Hello everyone, I am Dr. Mrs. Vasanti Revatkar, Department of Botany, Sri Gnanesh Mahavidyalaya, Navargaon. In this lecture, I am explaining medicines, that is medicinal plants, which is placed under the heading economic botany. Uh, all of us know that every plant has its specific content in it, but some plants are made for only medicinal purposes, and the contents exclusively present inside that plants, they are used for the medicinal purposes or to cure the diseases. uh, in this lecture in this lecture I am going to explain the medicinal plants, and the content for that is introduction. Then the plants which I am explaining is serpentine, that is Ravelphia serpentina. Then mango ginger, curcuma amda, aloe, that is aloe vera, tulsi, Ocimum santum, bale, Agel marmelis, and vasaka, that is Adathoda vasaka, neem, that is Azadirachta indica, and sadabahar, that is Catharanthus roseus. uh, the medicinal plants, the plants are for the future. India is one of the mega diversity countries. There are 17 mega biodiversity countries, and India is one of them. It contributes about 7% of world's biodiversity, and it has 15 agroclimatic zones. Medicinal plants found from Himalayan to marine and desert to rainforest ecosystem. More than 7,000 plant species have known used as medicinal plants out of 17,000 to 18,000 flowering plant species in India. Ayurveda, more than 3,000 years old system of medicine, has widespread acceptance. Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani systems of medicine have more than 90% formulations which are plant based. Then medicinal plants means what are they? What are medicinal plants? A considerable number of definitions have been proposed from time to time for the term medicinal plants. But according to WHO, that is World Health Organization, a medicinal plant is any plant which in one or more of its organ or parts contains substances that can be used for therapeutic purpose, or which are precursors for paraceutical semi synthesis. Then characteristics of medicinal plants. Medicinal plants have many characteristics when used as a treatment as follows. The first characteristic is synergic medicine. The ingredients of plants all interact simultaneously, so their uses can complement or damage others or neutralize their possible negative effect. Then support of official medicine. In the treatment of the complex cases like cancer disease, the components of plant prove to be very effective. Or another character of this medicinal plant is preventive medicine. It has been proven that the components of plant also characterized by their ability to prevent the appearance of some diseases. Then importance of medicinal plant. Why we are using medicinal plants? They have some characters or their importance. The first importance is they have low cost, then no side effects, easily available, permanent relief, increases resistance, cultivation highly profitable, taken as fresh as and dried as well, and foreign exchange earner. So these are the importance of medicinal plants. Then Indian system of medicine offer most appropriate or the first line therapy against many diseases like jaundice, bronchial asthma, rheumatoid arthritis, and diabetes, etc. India has about 2,000 species of medicinal plants and vast geographical area with high production potential, varied agroclimatic condition. India is already a major exporter of medicinal plant. It is estimated that rupees 86 crore worth of raw materials and drugs from medicinal plants are exported from India every year. Then prepare a clear policy for granting permit for cultivation within stipulated time. Then conduct regular research and training on better harvesting and processing techniques. Then investigate various pathogenic agents affecting medicinal plants and step up community based management of medicinal plant farming and marketing. These are the some important facts regarding the medicinal plants. Then there are some benefits of these medicinal plants. They cost less. As we know better that each and every plant has its own importance, and they can grow everywhere in India, and that's why it is a mega biodiversity country. The rising cost of prescription drugs have led to people to look of alternatives. While medicinal herbs may not be as strong as fast acting as conventional medicine, there is a growing body of scientific evidence that show their efficacy and in what doses. They may have fewer side effects because they are the natural plants are natural, and that's why in only one plant does not contain only one drug, and that's why they may have fewer side effects. And the side effects of herbal medicine depends on the drug in question. Many of fewer side effects than conventional medicine. Conventional medicine example is allopathy, and these are the as compared to another pathy, the side effects are few in the natural or herbal medicine. There is a choice on how to use them. Medicinal herbs can be used in variety of ways depending on the kind of herb that is to be used. Some herbs can be mixed with food, some can be made into tea, and there are some that are available in capsule or tablets. They are good for more than one condition, and most prescriptive drugs are designed for one specific health program or problem. By contrast, many herbal medicine acts on several parts of the body at once. For example, ginkgo biloba is good for circulatory disorder, but it also helps in the another diseases also. Now, in this lecture, we are going to describe or explaining 8 medicinal plants. Of them, the first one is serpentine. Botanical name of serpentine is Rauwolfia serpentina. It is commonly called as Indian snake root because in most of the cases, the Rauwolfia serpentina, the plant, the part of the plant is root, which is used for the medicinal purposes. The Indian snake root or devil pepper or serpentine wood is a species of flower in the milkweed. It is a native of Indian subcontinent and East Asia. Then the scientific name, as I told earlier, is the Rauwolfia serpentina, belonging to family Apocynaceae and order Gentianalis. Rauwolfia serpentina is the source of phytochemical reserpine, which has been used in treatment of systolic hypertension, although its dose response of effects remain uncertain from limited clinical research. So there is a need to do more research on this plant, and but now the plant which we are using as a medicine for the mental health. Then there are some other names for Indian snake root. They are Pagal ki dawa, then Afioxon, then Rawarfia, then Sarpagandha, or Serpentine. These are the or Serperia. These are common names which are used in different parts of our country. Indian snake root is used for mild high blood pressure, nervousness, trouble sleeping, that is insomnia, and mental disorders such as agitated psychosis and insanity. Indian snake root is also used for snake and reptile bites, fever, constipation, feverish intestinal diseases, liver alignment, and achy joints, that is joint pain or rheumatism. Fluid retention, that is edema. Edema means the swelling on particular area. Then epilepsy, and as a tonic for general disabilities. One of the chemical in Indian snake root is the same as a prescription drug called as the reserpine. Reserpine is used to treat mild or moderate hypertension, that is schizophrenia, and some symptoms of poor circulation. Now, these are the Indian snake root. The part of the plant which is commonly used is the root, and that's why we are calling it as a Indian snake root. And serpentine, that is serpentine means there are coiling or like a snake like structure, and that's why the name has been given. Then snake root, that is schizophrenia and hypertension. The snake root Rawarfia serpentina, the doctrine of signatures, because long coiled roots resembled a snake, healers believed that the root could be used for treating snake bites. For over 4,000 years, Hindu healers used the root for treatment of snake bite, insect sting, and even mental illness. In 1952, the alkaloid reserpine was isolated from the root. Later, dozens of alkaloids found in that root and the sedative effect of reserpine made it valuable as a tranquilizer. Side effect was a reduction in blood pressure, and now this side effect was reduction in blood pressure is used to cure the high blood pressure. Today, this is actually the principal application of reserpine as the treatment for hypertension. Then another plant which we are discussing here is Curcuma amda, commonly called it as a mango ginger. This is the plant of mango ginger. These are the roots and and this is the rhizome. It is condensed stem, and these are the root. And when we are taking the transfer section of root, we can see as like this one. The central portion is somewhat dark yellow, and the peripheral portion is that is the light yellow in color. Then the scientific name is Curcuma amda, belonging to family Gingiberaceae and order Gingiberales. Curcuma amda or mango ginger is a plant of ginger family, that is Gingiberaceae, and is closely related to turmeric. The rhizomes are very similar to common ginger but lack its pungency, and instead have a raw mango flavor. They are used to making pickles in South India and chutney in North India. Then mango ginger is botanically related neither to the mango nor ginger, but it is related to the turmeric, that is Curcuma longa. Morphologically, mango ginger plant similar to turmeric but has shorter crop duration of 6 months. The rhizomes are pale yellow inside with a lighter color outside, have sweet smell of unripe mango when crushed. The crop comes up in open condition but tolerate low level of shade, and therefore partially shaded situation can be utilized for its cultivation. It can be well recommended that it is as a intercrop in coconut garden, and a rotation with other short duration crop like vegetables, and also as a crop component in the cosmetic. This is the red button ginger plantation, and the inflorescence or the color of inflorescence or flower is red, and that's why it is called a red button ginger plantation. The health benefit of mango ginger are relieve pain, treat skin diseases, relieve itching, metabolic problems, relieve cold and cough, relieve digestive problem, relieve inflammation, relieve head lice and dandruff. And that's why the mango ginger can be used as a cosmetic or as a medicinal plant. The rhizome of mango ginger are used for preparing pickle, chutney, preserve, candy, sauces, salad and salad. The rhizome has excellent medicinal property and find extensive use of indigenous system of medicine. It is used as an appetizer. Appetizer means tonic for digestive system, and antipyretic, aphrodisiac and laxative. It is useful in by liceriousness, itching, skin disease, then bronchitis, asthma, hiccups and inflammation due to injury. The rhizomes and roots are carminative, that is called as pachak or digestive in nature, and stomachic, and in crust pulp form. They are applied over the contusion or sprain and bruises for rapid healing. Then culinary uses. In Indonesia, young shoots or young top rhizomes are consumed raw or cooked. Then slices the rhizome finely and mix with coconut to make trans jam. Then inflorescence is cooked and consumed with rice. Rhizomes are used in South India for making pickles. It is used for decorating vegetables. Also, it is used as a seasoning for foods. In North India, it is used to make chutney and make pickles in South India. Rhizomes are consumed raw or boiled. Slice young rhizomes and cook it with coconut milk and chili paste. Cook the flower cluster or steam and consume it with rice or use it in stew. Rhizomes are used to prepare chutney, pickles, candy, preserve, salad, sauces, etc. There are medicinal uses of curcuma amda or mango ginger. In Malaysia, rhizome is used for gastric ulcer or stomachic, and also used for treating chest pain, general debility, and to avoid worm healing. Starch in rhizome is helpful in treating abdominal illness. Then it treats the rhizome mixture for fever and chew it to cause the womb to contract after childbirth. Then consume the raw rhizome with rice to provide relief from flatulence, then colic and stomachache. It is helpful for skin problems such as itching, then redness and high continuous fever. And these are the medicinal uses of this mango ginger. The another plant which we are going to studying is aloe vera. This is the botanical name is aloe vera, commonly called it as a Gritokumari. The green leaves contain aloe gel and a sticky yellow residue called as latex. Then it heals burning wound and treats sunburn. Then radiation induced skin reaction also can be treated with the gel present inside the leaf. Then aloe with conditioner for silkier, smoother hair. Then take orally to reduce cholesterol and triglycerides for a healthy heart. This is the member of lily family. There are 240 species of aloe genus aloe. It is succulent, perennial and evergreen. Succulent means it is a type of xerophytic plant, succulent, and they are perennial, means with complete life cycle within several years. Evergreen means here it is in all season it is green in color. Native to Africa, but it is now widespread. It is a bitter herb with a wide range of medicinal property. It contains over 75 compounds, many of which they are used as a medicine. Then in Ayurveda, aloe vera is known as a king of medicinal plant. It holds water in its fleshy leaves, which is why it can sustain in extremely dry condition as well. As I told earlier, it is a kind of xerophytic plants, where these plants are grown in the xeric condition, that is the water where the water capacity is very low, and that's why they are the succulent or xerophytic in nature. But due to the presence of water holding capacity in the leaves, it can survive in the dry or desert condition also. We can grow this plant in the garden also, and there are so many health problem. It is the solution of so many health problems. Some of them are constipation, then digestive distress, acne, then joint pains and poor body immunity, and that's why it is used as a medicinal plant. These are some of them, some benefits of aloe vera plant. It can be used in blood pressure and in diabetic patient also. It can control cholesterol, then in weight loss, then skin care, hair care, constipation. These are some of benefits of this plant aloe vera. Then action, sap promotes faster healing with less scarring by stimulating cell growth, inhibits bacterial and fungal infection. Compounds in the sap inhibit pain, itching and inflammation. That inflammation means the swelling. In recent years, the cosmetic industry has capitalized on the moisturizing effect of the sap, and it can be found in a variety of skin cream, shampoos, sunscreen, lotion and bath oil also. Tulsi, we all know that is Tulsi, and this is a very important plant used as a medicinal plant. The botanical name of Tulsi is Ocimum sanctum for holy Tulsi, and Tulsi is a herbal plant, and it is a very important as a medicinal plant. It belongs to family Lamiaceae, and there are, so the genus name is Ocimum, and number of species are there, like Ocimum sanctum, Ocimum basilicum. There are another few species are also there. Ocimum tuniflorium is one of them, also known as Ocimum sanctum, or it is also called as holy basil or Tulsi. It is an aromatic plant, and all plant part possesses volatile oil glands, and that's why it is called as the aromatic plant. It is found in Asia and most of the tropical country. It is erect, much branched subshrub, 30 to 60 centimeter tall with hairy stem, and the stem is quadrangular in nature. The leaves are simple and opposite, green or purple, and they are strongly scented due to the presence of oil glands which contain the volatile oil. The leaves have petiole and are ovate up to 5 centimeter long usually slightly toothed. The flowers are purplish and in elongate raceme in close whorl. The inflorescence of this plant is called as versatile verticilluster inflorescence, and it is the special type of inflorescence in the plant found only in the members of Labiata or Lamiaceae. It is also called as the queen of medicinal plant. This plant holds immense significance in the Hindu religion, but it has so much more to itself than just religious significance. The strong aroma of tulsi is good enough to keep bacterial growth at bay. It is known for its healing properties, and all it requires for growth is water. There is a list of uses and healing properties of tulsi. It gives you strength to fight stress. It promotes a longer life. It treats cough. It treats indigestion. Then it treats, and it is acting as anti-cancer agent, and it is good for hair loss, heart diseases, and diabetes. Tulsi is cultivated for a religious purpose as well as for medicinal purposes and for its essential oil. It is widely known across the Indian subcontinent as medicinal plant. There is herbal tea, that is tulsi tea also, and it has one of the important role within the Vaishnavite tradition. And tulsi has been used for thousands of years in Ayurveda for its diverse healing properties. Then tulsi extracts are used in Ayurvedic remedies for variety of ailments, that is like cough, cold, and for elixir of life. The most important as well as another important plant is bale, commonly called as bale, and the botanical name is Aegle marmelis. Then gastroprotection properties. It controls the diabetes, also cholesterol, and antimicrobial property the plant has. Also this plant has anti-inflammatory properties. Then it is used in constipation, dysentery, and diarrhea. This is the plant of bale or Aegle marmelis, and these are the fruits of that. This is that is a magnified diagram. This is tiers of fruit, and these are the whole fruits which we are using as a tonic or in a multiple uses. Aegle marmelis is commonly known as bale, also Bengal quince or golden apple. It has some various species, and it is also called as stone apple or wood apple. It is used as a traditional medicine. The leaves, bark, root, fruits, and seeds are used in traditional medicine to treat various illnesses. Although there is no clinical evidence that these methods are safe or effective, but in most of the cases the plant is used or the fruits are used to cure the intestinal diseases or digestive problems. These are the health benefits of bale fruit. It controls cholesterol, it relieves constipation, it reduces skin rash, it increases breast milk, it purifies blood, it controls diabetes, and it is acting as antimicrobial as well as anti-inflammatory medicine. Then another, that is the soft drinks can be obtained from the bale fruit, and commonly we are calling as a sarbat or juices, which are very popular and made from the bale fruit. These are the common diagrams or pictures. These are the soft drinks or juice which can be prepared from the bale fruit. Then another important plant is Adathoda vasica, or it is commonly called as vasaka. The synonym of Adathoda Vasaka is the Justicia Adathoda also, and it is commonly called as Vasaka. Vasaka is a powerful herbal aid that brings potent support to the lungs and respiratory system by drying of heavy wet kapha and cooling of hot pitta. Approach this herb with respect and awareness of just how powerful it is. Only use it by itself for a short amount of time. Use it under the guidance of practitioner or use it in the balanced formula. The plant leaves of the plant or plant parts are used for the respiratory system or cough and cold, and that's why it is called as Adathoda Vasaka. It is also known as Malabar nut in English and Adathodaya in Tamil, Vasa in Telugu, and Arusha or Adulsa in Hindi. It is a potent Ayurvedic plant that enhances the respiratory system. This plant is used for the all the problems related with the respiratory system. The botanical description: it is a shrub with lens-shaped leaves 10 to 15 centimeter in length by 4 wide. They are oppositely arranged, smooth-edged, and borne on short petiole. When dry, they are dull brownish green color and they are bitter tasting. When the leaf is cleared with the chloral hydrate and examined microscopically, the oral stomata can be seen. They are surrounded by two crescent-shaped cells at right angle to the ostiole. The epidermis bears simple 1 to 3 celled warty hairs and small glandular hairs. This is all about the leaf. The trunk has many long opposite descending branches where the bark is yellowish in color. Flowers are usually white and the inflorescence shows large dense axillary spikes. Fruits are pubescent and are with club-shaped capsules. The health benefit of this Vasaka or Malabar nut. The health benefits are the plant is used to prevent coughing. It reduces asthma. It is used as an antiviral. It cures sinusitis. Then effective in curing bronchitis. It provides relief to sore throat. It cures ulcer. It is good for gut health. It reduces joint pain and it is effective on uremia. Then therapeutic indications of Vasaka. It is used for cold, asthma, jaundice, sinusitis, then sore throat, tonsillitis, tuberculosis and chronic cough. Then chemical composition. The leaves of Justicia adathoda or Adathoda vesica contains phytochemicals such as alkaloids, tannin, then saponin, that is phenolics and flavonoids. The most important is vasicin, a quinazoline alkaloid. The vasicin yields of the herbage has been measured as 0.541 to 1.1% by dry weight. Then traditional medicine. This shrub has number of traditional medical properties in Siddha medicine and Ayurveda. Homeopathy also and in Unani system of medicine that this plant can be used. Then the most favorite and very important plant is neem, commonly called as a Kadu Nimba, or botanical name of this neem is Azadirachta indica, belonging to family Meliaceae and order Sapindalis. Azadirachta indica, also known as neem or neem tree, and it is found in Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and typically growing in tropical and semi-tropical regions including India. Neem trees now also grown in island in the southern part of Iran. Its fruits and seeds are the source of neem oil. Then there are so many, all plant parts are used as a medicinal herbal medicine, and right from the roots, then stem, then leaves, then fruits and seeds, all plant parts are used as a medicine. The neem leaves are dried in India and placed in the cupboards to prevent insect eating the cloth, and also while storing rice in tins. The neem leaves are dried and burned in the tropical regions to keep away mosquitoes. These leaves are also used in many Indian festivals like Ugadi. Then products made from the neem trees have been used in India for over 2 million for their medicinal property. Neem products are believed by Ayurvedic practitioner to be antifungal, antibacterial, then antiviral. It is considered a major component in Ayurvedic and Unani medicine and is particularly prescribed for skin diseases. The neem oil is also used for healthy hair to improve liver function, then detoxify the blood and balance blood sugar level. Neem leaves also used to treat skin diseases like eczema, then psoriasis, etc. Then neem exhibits allergic reaction when applied externally or eaten. Oral doses of neem leaf extract then reduces insulin requirement by between 30% to 50% for diabetes. Then neem extract gives significant protection from discomfort and speed the healing of gastric problem. Neem quickly kills external parasite, and neem decoction is safer for any dose. Then another plant which we are going to study is a periwinkle plant. It is called as Sadabahar, and because it is evergreen plant, and the flowers are anytime, all seasons this plant is flowering. Then the botanical name is Catharanthus roseus, or it is Vinca rosea. Common name is Hindi is Sadabahar or Nitya Kalyani or Sadaful or Nayantara, belonging to family Apocynaceae. This is the plant was previously its medicinal use known as Vinca rosea. It is hard perennial herb native to Madagascar. It has naturalized in many regions, particularly in arid coastal area. It is grown commercially for medicinal purposes in Africa, Australia, India and Southern Europe. It produces generally white and pink flowers. It is also grown as a pot ornamental plant because it is Sadabahar. In all season the flowers are present, and that's why it is called as Sadabahar or Sadafuli also. It is an erect branched bushy plant. It reaches a height up to 60 cm to 70 cm. The plant has simple oblong petiolate opposite leaves. Flowers are borne in axil having 5 petals. Fruit is follicle about 1 cm to 2 cm long and splits longitudinally at maturity. Then uses of this periwinkle or Sadabahar. It is a very useful plant. All plant parts of this plant is used for preparing medicine, for curing cancer, high blood pressure, cardiac tonic, then anti-inflammatory, anti-malarial, then anti-uretic, anti-diabetes and antibacterial, uterine stimulant, animal repellent activities, antifungal, anti-tumor, then dysentery, etc. Then vinblastocin and vincristine in are alkaloids which are found in this plant, and they are used for curing the cancer. The leaves, flowers and roots are used for extracting the drug. It can be grown both in sunny and shady situation. Then vinblastine and vincristine. The treatment for leukemia and lymphoma. Alkaloids from Madagascar periwinkle or Catharanthus roseus. These two chemicals or alkaloids are extracted and used by traditional healers as treatment for diabetes. Then vincristine and vinblastine, these are the major chemotherapeutic agents. Of them, vincristine has been especially effective for treating acute childhood leukemia, often with 99% remission rates. Then vinblastine has been especially effective for treating Hodgkin's disease. Both alkaloids also used for other type of cancer also. Then with this I have completed the short lecture on this herbal medicine, and thank you very so much for your kind patience. Thank you.